Welcome to Neural Wings, your source for Kalamazoo Wings game analysis and predictions, brought to you by absolutely no one. I'm your host Ano, here to break down the upcoming matches on November 15th and 16th, 2025, between the Cincinnati Cyclones and your Kalamazoo Wings. The Kalamazoo Wings and Cincinnati Cyclones have a storied rivalry in the ECHL's Central Division, meeting approximately 39 times. Cincinnati holds a clear edge, winning 25 of those matchups compared to Kalamazoo's 14 victories. Last season, in 10 encounters, the Cyclones have won 6, while the Wings have taken 4, showing a competitive but tilted series. Home ice advantage has played a role for Kalamazoo, with 3 of their 4 total wins against the Cyclones coming at the Wings Event Center. For the upcoming back-to-back on November 15th and 16th, expect the home advantage to favor the Wings slightly, but potentially complicated by Cincinnati's historical upper hand. Based on early season performance and data through November 10th, 2025, I estimate a 45% chance for Kalamazoo to win at least one of the 2 games, with a likely series split 1-1 or a Cincinnati sweep, 55% probability. The Wings are coming off a solid but split weekend, including a 4-3 shootout win over Bloomington on November 9th and a 2-5 loss to Toledo on November 10th, 8, with 26 goals for and 34 goals against, indicating offensive capability but defensive leaks, averaging nearly 5 goals allowed per game. Cincinnati, around 5-3-0-0, boasts a more balanced 28 goals for and 26 against, with strong overtime wins and recent high-scoring outputs, despite a 2-8 loss to Iowa on November 8th. The Cyclones' better goal differential +2 versus Kalamazoo's -8 and efficiency in close games give them the edge, particularly if the November 15th game goes to the Wings. Key stats like Cincinnati's superior recent form, 4-1 in a stretch before the Iowa setback, support a higher win probability for them overall. The projected final score on Saturday is 4-3 Wings, with overtime likely, and for Sunday, 5-2 in favor of the Cyclones. Kalamazoo weaknesses. Kalamazoo's primary vulnerabilities lie in their defense and goaltending, having conceded 34 goals in roughly 8 games, often crumbling in the second and third periods, as seen in losses to Toledo, 5-2, and Indy, 3-2. Against Cincinnati, who average about 3.5 goals per game with potent forwards like Ryan Kerwin, 6 points in recent outings, and Jackson Nelson, the Wings' penalty kill could be tested. Cincinnati has capitalized on power plays in past head-to-heads. Additionally, depth scoring beyond the top line has been inconsistent, leaving them reliant on a few players amid turnovers and neutral zone breakdowns. Kalamazoo strengths. The Wings' offense is a bright spot, tallying 26 goals with strong contributions from forwards like Quinn Preston, 8 points, Zach Okabe, 7 points, Nolan Walker, 8 points, and Colin Bielik, 8 points, who have shown chemistry in wins like the 4-3 shootout over Bloomington. Their home record at Wings Event Center is solid, with crowd energy-boosting physical play and forechecking, as evidenced by the November 7th upset over Toledo. Kalamazoo also excels in shootouts and overtime, which could decide tight games. Against Cincinnati's occasionally leaky defense, 26 goals against, the Wings' quick transition style and face-off wins can exploit gaps, especially if they maintain discipline to avoid penalties. Suggested strategy: Kalamazoo should prioritize tightening neutral zone coverage and back-checking to limit Cincinnati's rush opportunities, perhaps by pairing reliable defensemen like Davis Pennington and Kyler Wall with top forwards for better puck possession. A hot game from new netminder Pavicic will be crucial to absorb Cincinnati's scoring threats, like Kerwin and Fontaine. To exploit advantages, focus on aggressive forechecking to force turnovers and capitalize on odd-man rushes, using speed from players like Okabe and Preston to stretch Cincinnati's defense. Depth players such as Antonio Venuto and Evan Dougherty can help by providing secondary scoring and physicality to wear down the Cyclones over the back-to-back. Overall, emphasize special teams to improve the penalty kill efficiency and manage ice time to avoid fatigue in the second game. Key roster members like Quinn Preston for offensive spark and Colin Bielik for clutch goals can anchor lines, while Todd Skirving adds grit to neutralize Cincinnati's bottom six forwards. If executed, this could turn the series into a split rather than a sweep. Well, that's it for today. I'm Ano, and this has been Neural Wings. Let's go K-Wings.